Here we presents the top 5 best countertop blenders. Starting at number 5, NutriBullet Rx N17 to 1001. Load the salperbless pitcher with your ingredients, screw it onto the base, and press the G button until it turns red. The 7-minute cycle will begin, blending and heating the soup, before automatically turning off. It doesn't have a heating mechanism per se, the heat comes from the speed and duration of the spinning blades. It's tough to say. The RX does have a higher wattage than all Vitamix blenders, at 1700 watts. We could assume that this extra power means that the foods are broken down to a smaller level, thus increasing nutrient absorption in the body. However, different foods require different levels of breakdown to release the most nutrients, so it's difficult to make a good comparison between blenders in terms of nutrient absorption. For the NutriBullet cycle, which is basically just the normal smoothie function of the RX, you simply place the filled and secured vessel onto the base and press the power button. The button will glow green, and the blender will run for 1 minute before turning off. The power button glows red during the salperbless cycle, and runs for 7 minutes, heating the ingredients as they blend. Again, it depends on your needs and preferences. The Breville is simpler, has smaller cups, a smaller wattage, and doesn't have a heating function. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4. Oster Pro 1200. The Oster Pro 1200 blender comes with a single cup attachment, which can be used as an on-the-go tumbler. This isn't a new blender per since it was introduced in 2015, but it has gained a loyal following. The buyers are attracted to its affordable price, durable construction and versatile uses, the latter of which are surprising considering the under $100 price. At first sight, it's an unassuming blender that won't catch your attention so easily in a sea of sophisticated blenders. It doesn't have the attachments and blades of more expensive blender systems, as well as the shiny control panel. It's as simple as can be, almost like a throwback to the old-fashioned blenders, except for the brushed nickel base and small buttons. But its beauty lies in its simplicity, too. It's the type of blender that suits an on-the-go lifestyle or a person who wants a no-frills yet effective blender. There are 9 buttons on the Oster Pro 1200, and these buttons are arranged in 4 rows. You likely won't mistake the buttons' functions, too, as these are clearly labeled, while the buttons themselves are easy to press. The 3 pre-programmed settings are milkshake, food chop salsa and green frozen smoothies, which makes it easy to just press on the specific button for a specific task. The speed modes, namely, pulse, low, medium and high, works in both blade directions. To stop the speed mode, just press the stop button, while the pulse mode will continue for as long as the pulse button is pressed down. The Oster Pro 1200 blender with a smoothie cup is a budget-friendly appliance that college students, homeowners and cooks will find useful in their kitchens. While it has a smaller jar, it's sufficient for most residential uses, from blending smoothies for 2 to 3 persons to making batter for pancakes and crepes. Its glass jar is a relative rarity in a world where plastic jars are the more common ones, too. In conclusion, we highly recommend it for people who want a versatile and practical blender that will not make a dent in their budget. Halfway of my listed number 3. Oster BLSTPB-WBL. The Oster BLSTPB-WBL comes with a sport bottle as a jar. You can prepare your blend, and then take the bottle and go. The bottle can be used to drink water as well. The Oster Sport bottle has a capacity of 20 ounces. The lines are marked, but the only line that has a number is the 20 ounces line. To be fair, lines are not very visible. It comes with a lid that clicks closed. Be careful that once you do your smoothies, and you close the lid, some smoothie may come in contact with the lid. When you then drink from the bottle, your nose will make contact with part of the lid, so you may get some smoothie or shake on your nose. Always check after drinking that your nose is clean, otherwise you may get some weird looks from people. The Oster My Blend comes with stainless steel blades that will screw to the sports bottle. The blades have 4 prongs, 2 facing up and 2 facing down. The blade cup also comes with a sealing ring that can be replaced if needed. If the blender is having a hard time to blend, take the bottle out of the base and shake it a bit. There is nothing to store the blades in when you are not sewing them, so be careful to put it away from children. My opinion is that for the price, this is an average blender for smoothies and shakes. I would not recommend this for a person that follows a whole food plant-based diet, unless you get this as a second blender. As a second blender, it would be convenient for a quick blend. But still, if you are following a plant-based diet, I would consider other options that are still under $100 and are more versatile. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. Coming in at number 2. Ninja Professional 72 Oz. A kitchen is not a kitchen if you don't have the right equipment to your needs. Normally, one of the most common food equipment found in every kitchen is a countertop blender. There are tons of different models on the market, and which ones serve our different needs. You can find personal blenders, countertop blenders, or even vacuum blenders. We already have the opportunity to review some different types of blenders, Vitamix and NutriBullet, and in this article, we will bring you a new model, the Ninja Professional 72 ounces countertop blender. The Ninja Professional 72 ounces countertop blender is just one of the numerous models you can find on the market. So, in this review, we will tell you everything you need to know about this countertop blender, so you can decide whether it's the right model for you. The 72 ounces capacity is another welcome feature that takes an important role in the overall performance. With this capacity, you will be able to serve your entire family. If you're making a drink, this capacity means you can make enough for 6 to 9 people in one go, depending on your serving size. Another great feature of this pitcher jar is the material in which it is produced. Shelf safety is now one of the most critical points when it comes to kitchen appliances. You don't want any harmful chemicals in your food. With the Ninja Professional blender, you don't have to worry about it. Ninja made sure that all the parts of its blenders are BPA-free and dishwasher safe, which means you don't have to worry about any harmful chemicals seeping into your food and/or drink. More than being efficient to use, this blender also comes with a sleek and professional design, so it will look great on any kitchen countertop. This is a plus in this equipment because it's a tall appliance that may not fit in your cupboard or pantry. Made entirely from sturdy plastic, motor included, this unit is super lightweight, which is great for setup for parties and barbecues. The locking lid on the handle make possible to easily transfer the pitcher to the table. If a countertop blender, like the Ninja Professional 1000, is worth your money, it really depends on how you will use it. If your lifestyle requires you to use a blender, and if you're the type who loves making your own juices, purees, shakes, smoothies, and frozen treats from all kinds of ingredients, then you will most certainly love the Ninja Professional 72 ounces countertop blender. And number 1. Hamilton Beach Power. The Hamilton Beach Power Elite Multifunction Blender is a very simple full-size blender. Although it uses a glass jar, the rest of the build is made from plastic, which feels prone to wear and tear. Unfortunately, it offers a pretty bad overall experience as it produces a dry, crushed nut mix instead of almond butter, and its smoothies are foamy and very leafy. Ice can also get stuck beneath its blades, so it can't really crush ice. On the upside, it's very easy to clean, and it can hot blend, which is suitable for making soups and dips. The Hamilton Beach Power Elite Blender is somewhat bulky. It's not very heavy, and it shouldn't take up too much room on your countertop. You can also store it in your cupboard if you take off its lid and jar to store separately. This blender has 4 sharp blades, 2 of which point upwards, while 2 are horizontal with a slight upwards curve. This part is dishwasher safe, but it can't be cleaned on the appliance's sanitization setting. The Hamilton Beach Power Elite Blender has a fairly short cable, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem if you're using a countertop outlet. It also has a stowaway compartment so that you can hide it when not in use. The Hamilton Beach Power Elite is very bad for making almond butter. Even when blended for several minutes at a time, it doesn't properly break down nuts, resulting in a dry, crushed nut mix that's not spreadable at all. The Hamilton Beach Power Elite is poor for multi-purpose use. It makes a foamy, leafy smoothie, and it makes dry, crushed almonds instead of smooth almond butter. It can't even break down ice cubes as they get stuck under the blades. While it can hot blend, it can't do much else. At least, it's easy to clean. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.